So I needed to get on there. So thank y'all for being patient with me tonight. All right. So like I was saying, um, April, today is April. The month of April is financial literacy month. If a lot of you did not know that, and you were unfamiliar that April is financial literacy month, then I am here to shed a little bit of light for you. It is too dark in here for me, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to see how I could get some more light. I'm good on TikTok, but on my YouTube, I'm a little dark. And I think it's just the way that I'm sitting. So, okay, we're not going to worry about it. All right, so the month of April is financial literacy month. And I know I've been busy. I haven't been able to really be on here as much the way that I want to, with it being tax season. And I'm still heavy into tax season right now. We're still filing taxes. But while I do have this downtime tonight, I'm here in Atlanta. It's my last day here in Atlanta. I did want to get on and talk to you all about this pledge loan, because I did this about, I don't know, maybe about 2 weeks ago. I came on and shared with you all how I did it with my business partner, how I had him set up a pledge loan to be able to buy our own truck for our company, right? And so I kind of gave you guys like a very bland example that day. But today I wanted to kind of go into it a little more in detail and kind of explain to you the full process. And then that way, if any of you all wanted to do it on your own, then you could, and you knew the steps and you knew how. So I'm good over here on TikTok, but it's my YouTube that I'm like really, really dark. I'm pulling the lamp closer. Say, pull the lamp closer. The problem is the lamp does not come off. You know how some lamps, the top comes off? Yeah, I would have to screw it out. But that's better than what it was. I may just have to go to the table. I'm trying to be in this little chair, and I'm probably just going to go to the table. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do, because I don't like being dark like this. Okay, YouTubers, you guys could see me a little more clearly now, right? Yes, this is better. It's not a whole lot better, but it's better than what it was. So we're going to roll with that. So no, Navy Federal has not opened up membership to friends. I'll explain a little bit to you as to why that happened as well. You know, I call them the cousins. Y'all know how y'all cousins are. So the cousins messed everything up. That's pretty much what happened. So, yeah, a lot of stuff is different now with Navy Federal. So yeah, you can't get in through friends and family. You have to be an immediate relative, or I'll give you this other hack. Let me just finish getting on this dang on Facebook so we could be done and I could get started. And I'm gonna move this lamp over here so it could be a little more light by me too. All right, so we want to do Navy Federal Pledge Loan, webcam. But like I said, you can do this with other credit unions. I do know other credit unions that does this. So it's not the end all be all if you can't get in Navy, but I just really want you to know and understand like how this works, and the fact that it works, and then how I've actually done this several times over the last couple of years. And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys tonight about pretty much. So Okay, what do I need to do next? Facebook screen share. We want to go live. Facebook is giving me a real hard time right now, y'all. Lord. Navy Federal pledge loan. Now, I know it's still tax season and all of you all have not received all of your, some of you all have not received your tax refund yet, right? Perfect. Like that's a good thing. So the main thing is what I wanted to share with you what this is too. If you have access to money or you're coming across money right now, right? This is the perfect tool for you to utilize with this way you're never not going to have money. You get what I'm saying? Like if you utilize this properly and you post it and you do exactly kind of how I'm telling you to do it, then you'll be ready and you'll be able to have this money long term. You won't just be out, because the worst thing is to come across like 10 grand and then you never have access to it again, right? So and that's what I don't want. That's what I really want more people to be educated on, is if you do have come across some money or come across a lump sum of money, like you know this is a way that you can keep the money and keep rotating the money. It's almost like your own personal line of credit, a personal loan account that you're setting up for yourself. But in the long run, it's doing a couple of things for you. It's building your credit, as well as it's helping you kind of set like a nesting or savings aside for yourself. Um, like I said, I personally have done this several times. Okay, now what's going on, Lord Jesus? Go live, create a new live. I hate when they do all these different updates and stuff. All I'm trying to do is just go live. Y'all making this real hard for me. Go live. Post on my timeline. Stream. And then if this don't work, then we ain't gonna worry about Facebook tonight, because this is blowing me. It's like it does not want me to do a live. Create a live video right now. All right, yeah, it's acting up. It's acting up, so I'm not going to worry about this sucker tonight, because I want to get this information out to you all. And it's Navy Federal pledge loan. Add to post. All right. I'm not going to worry about this. Let me go in my group. Tax Credit Academy. And then any of you guys that are on TikTok, if you're not in my group, I do have a private group on Facebook called the Tax Credit Academy. And so in there is where I'm going to just go ahead and try to do the live from there, because I wanted this on another platform besides YouTube and TikTok, but Facebook is acting crazy tonight. So we're going to roll. Let's roll. Facebook won't get this info. They'll just have to come to They will just have to come over here to TikTok and YouTube. Let me just make a post to tell them that I'm on live. Yeah, so I'm going over the pledge loan tonight. That's exactly what I'm talking about because a lot of people have questions about it and don't really know like how it works, and it's very very simple. So that's why I said tonight I'm taking the time while I'm here to just kind of go over this because I actually literally just did one for myself. So let's see if I can get on here. Let's try this way. And so who's that? TT. If you already have a Navy Federal account, like you're winning. You're winning. All right, so let's get into this. Only people that are gonna see this photo is TikTok though. So that's the benefit of you TikTokers. You all being here and being able to see the direct information. Because I'm on YouTube, I can't put I'm live, I can't put the photo up like I can with TikTok. So anybody that's on TikTok and you I'm sorry, anybody that's on YouTube and you want to get on my TikTok, then you'll see a lot more information. I'm really on here because like I said, I wanted to just get the information out to all of you all. But if you're on TikTok, and I'm under Patrice L. Stewart on TikTok. So if you go to my TikTok page, you'll really see the full details of what I'm presenting tonight. And also, when I'm on here giving you guys this nice free content, especially my TikTokers, I need you all to double tap my screen. So once you all start double tapping my screen, that helps me. That helps my algorithm. I'll actually get started once you all start double tapping because it's about 40 of you watching and you're getting this free content, right? And so when people are pouring into you and giving you free information, make sure that you show some love. And all you have to do is double tap the screen. You can just do that a couple of times while I'm speaking. And that helps my algorithm and helps me get out to more individuals like yourself that would like to learn this information, and or you can share this video. So thank you guys. Look at that. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Come on here. All right, so let's get started. I know I have not been on in a while, so I'm a little excited to talk to you guys tonight because Patrice has been making some moves around here. So currently I am in Atlanta. I do leave tomorrow to come back to Chicago. Tomorrow night, I fly back home to Chicago. So tonight, while I'm here on my last day, I said, let me go ahead and jump on because if you guys did not know, today is this month, the month of April is financial literacy month, right? And so because I haven't really been able to be on, I'm still heavy in tax season. So thank you everybody. If anyone on here is still waiting for me, my office, we have been overwhelmed with appointments. And even though I'm traveling and coaching and having events, I'm still working. So we are still heavy in tax season, right? But y'all don't care about none of that. Y'all want to know what's up with this Navy Federal Pledge loan, right? So those of you that are new to my page and channel, hi, my name is Patrice L. Stewart. I am the realest tax and business strategist that you will ever meet. I have over 18 years of financial accounting, banking, background industry. I've been completely self-employed for the last almost 10 years. And so I do have a company called Tax Credit Academy, where we offer tax and business consulting, business coaching, And then outside of that, I like to do this. Like, this is my personal time where I get on and actually teach and educate and share information with you all that I really feel is valuable, right? And so, like I said, with this particular information that I'm sharing tonight about Navy Federal, this hair finna get on my nerves. So I'm probably finna have to find me a clip real quick. Let's just do that right now because I don't want to have to keep flipping. All right. So, okay. I have been MIA. I know. We've been working. So, what I wanted to talk to you all about is this particular loan is through Navy Federal, but Navy Federal is not the only company that offers this. Okay. So, again, if you're on here, if you're on Facebook, you may want to transition over to my TikTok channel, because on my TikTok channel, I actually have a photo of the loan, the description of the loan, the interest rate, the payment, and that's what I'm getting ready to go over and share. If not, you're welcome to stay here. I am Patrice L. Stewart on TikTok. I'm Patrice L. Stewart on Facebook. I'm Patrice L. Stewart on YouTube. Okay. So I'm on all three platforms right now. But the reason why I really wanted to share this particular information is because right now with tax season, many of you are coming across lump sums of money, right? Many of you are coming across a couple of thousand, maybe 10,000, maybe 20,000 or more, right? So if you had the opportunity, if you had $10,000 and you had the opportunity to put that $10,000 up in your savings account and then attach a loan to it, right? And then get the money right back, would you do that? Would that help you long term, maybe through the rest of the year, continue saving or have access to money again, right? Because I do understand that some people don't come across a large lump sum of money at one time, right? A lot of us work, you have money, you've had access to money, but you maybe have not had a lump sum at one time. So I want you to think like this. If you ever get this lump sum, this is what you should consider doing, okay? Again, you can do this outside of Navy Federal. If you're in Illinois, one of the banks that I've used and done this with is IAA Credit Union. Okay, that's another credit union. What I will say is a lot of banks are no longer offering this. Like, I don't think Chase offers this anymore. I don't think Fifth Third offers it. BMO Harris Bank used to offer it. I'll have to ask my guy, Richard. I don't know if Richard's on my live tonight or not. Rich, if you are on here, let me know if BMO still does it. Because back in the day, BMO did it. That's where I actually learned about this loan program when I worked at BMO. But there are a lot of credit unions that still offer it. All right. But tonight I'm talking to you guys about the Navy Federal one. So right here, I'm giving you an example. And again, my hand is up because I'm on TikTok and I have a photo right here. Okay. So TikTokers, you all get to see the actual loan details. All right. So what does it say right there? Shared pledge loan, $30,000. But then you see it says regular monthly payment is $529.47. Okay. So I started this loan about 2 weeks ago. So it says at the bottom, original loan date 4/2022. So that you know that this is me and I just did this. Okay. I did a 5-year term, which is a 60 months. So that's what 5 years is. And it says right there, original loan amount, 30,000. And then you see it says interest rate, 2.25%. Now, where are you going to go and get a loan for 2.25%? Nowhere, really. No, nobody's offering them kind of rates except the credit unions, right? The credit unions have low loan rates like that. But in this particular case, what I like to do with this is I personally did this loan. One, I'm being real strategic right now because I have something that I'm trying to do, right? So what I wanted to do was I put $40,000 up. I put $40,000 in the savings account. What I did was originally I was going to do a $40,000 loan, but I'm going to keep it real with y'all, right? And keep it real with y'all. when I got the $40,000 loan, when I did the $40,000 loan at maybe like it was either a 2-year term or a 3-year term, the payments were like $1,200. Yeah, I could handle that, but I didn't want to. I wanted something lower. So I went down to 30,000 and extended the term out 5 years to 60 months. That's how my payment got to $529.47. Okay. With these loans, majority of the time you can do a 1-year term, a 2-year term, a 3-year term, a 4-year term, a 5-year term. Usually, when it's a savings account term loan, they will usually allow you to go anywhere between 3 to 5 years, depending on the bank. All right. So if you are doing this, you can choose the term that you want. You can choose the term if you want to do a 1-year, 2-year, but remember, it's going to be based off of the interest rate and your payment amount, right? So this is a very low interest rate, 2.25%. So what they do is they take the interest of what they're paying you on a savings account. Right now, Navy Federal savings account gets 0.025%. So then they added 2% onto that savings account. So that's how I got to the 2.25%. Okay. I want you to know how we got there. So if you go to Navy Federal, you have a Navy Federal account with you right now, right? The savings accounts rates are at 0.025. So if you go and ask for a loan, this particular loan, not any loan, let me be specific. This here is specifically for the pledge loan. Now, but a standard personal loan is still not much, maybe like 3-4%. Navy Federal has really good rates on loan products, right? But regardless, like I said, this isn't the only bank that does it. So whatever bank you go to, majority of them are going to do the same kind of concept. Whatever interest rate that they're paying you on the savings account. They also do the CD. Now, I'm not locking my money up in a CD. So you can do a CD secured loan or you can do a savings secured loan. I personally would work on the savings secured loan, okay? Because that's attached to your savings account. Your money is not locked in for a specific time. CDs, if you take that money out of a CD ahead of time, you're going to get a penalty, okay? So don't let those people or those bankers try to lock you into a savings secured CD. Now, if you're talking to Navy Federal, most of those people know what they're doing and they're going to tell you your options. But if you're going into a bank, sometimes bankers will say certain things or push you to certain products that may get them a commission. So I'm telling you right now, I worked in banking. I know how it go. All right. Don't let the boys or the banker sell you on a CD. Do not lock your money. Do not lock your money up for no 5 years and no 0.002%. You get what I'm saying? CDs are whack today. Our grandparents did CDs back in the day. You're not making no kind of money on those CDs. So do not lock y'all money up in no CD. Only do a savings option. If the bank that you're talking to does not have a saving option and they only have a CD, I would not do more than a year. Do not lock your money up for, I would say, more than a year if you just have to do a CD loan. Other than that, we're not dealing with CD. Okay, you got that. So this is what you do. You're going to put the money, whatever the money is, whether it's $5,000, whether it's $10,000, whether it's $15,000, whether it's $20,000, whatever your lump sum of money is, okay? You're going to put that in that savings account. And then what you're going to do is you're going to contact the bank and you're going to say, hey, I would like to, if you're calling Navy Federal, you're going to say, hey, I would like to do a pledge loan, right? And so the Navy Federal people already know what it is. When you talk to them on the phone, TikTok, I'm gonna need y'all to double tap me. Remember, help me out while I'm talking here. I need y'all to keep double tapping me. So as I'm talking and sharing this information with you, TikTokers, because this is really for you all. This helps my algorithm. I'm giving you free information here. I'm sharing information with you. So just double tap the screen. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Keep doing it consistently. So what this is going to do is once you contact them and you ask them for the loan, immediately they're going to put a hold. So, right, the example that I'm using is $10,000. So they're going to immediately put a hold of $10,000 on your savings account. Okay. Then what they're going to do is they're going to attach a loan to it, which is this pledge loan. All right. So it takes about a couple of hours maybe a full day, because no, it's more than a couple of hours. Let's say it take about 2 or 3 days to show up on your actual account. So if you're going through Navy Federal, let's say I did this on Wednesday. I think I did this on Wednesday. I did this on Tuesday. By Thursday or Friday, this here was on my account. So that way you could see the proof that I did the loan, right? So there it shows $529.47. That's my monthly payment. And I put it on auto pay so that you make sure that you don't miss your payment. So because you can put the money on auto pay, whether it's coming from your checking account or whether it's coming from your savings account. I would recommend that you put it on auto pay and that you make sure that it's automatically paid every month by the due date. That way you don't have to think about it. You don't have to try to go back later on, because remember, you guys have access to the money again. So let's recap for those that are just coming in. You go to Navy Federal, you put the money in your savings account. You're going to call them up and you're going to say, hey, I want to do a savings secured loan. They're going to attach this loan to your savings account. And then that same day, okay, that same day, they're going to release that $10,000 right back to you. So I went in, like I told you guys, I'm doing this, but I did it for a higher dollar amount. I'm gonna share that with you, tip as to why I'm doing this. Oh, you said why are we doing this? Okay, right. I'm gonna share that tip with you as to why you're doing this. It's a couple of reasons why you're doing it. One, this helps build your credit, right? So any of you all who are looking to work on your credit, looking to maybe establish some kind of credit, but then too, you notice when you guys are reestablishing your credit, a lot of times you have to deal with these small starter accounts, right? You got to deal with those first Premier Bank, the $200 cards or the $500 cards, and they want to charge you $30 or $40 up front, right? I don't like little limits. Okay. So when I'm working with credit, and again, I'm in financial services, right? I'm also a business owner. So I really can't do nothing with a $200 credit limit. You get what I'm saying? So one of the things and one of the reasons why I do these, because I've been doing these about when I first do my first loan. I did my first loan in 2011. So right now I have 3 paid off loans on my credit report, which looks extremely well, right? Because remember, when we talk about credit, I shared this with you all before. When it comes to credit, you have to have more on your credit than just credit cards. When lenders look at your credit report, they like to see a loan. They like to see an auto loan or a personal loan or even a mortgage, right? Those hold a lot of weight. Loans hold a lot of weight. So just how we talk about diversifying your portfolio when it comes to, I'm going to go and put this down for right now. Just how we talk about diversifying your portfolio when it comes to having stocks and bonds and things like that, right? You have to do the same thing with your credit. So you want to diversify your credit. You don't always want to have just a bunch of credit cards. So it's good if you don't feel like doing a car loan or you don't have an auto loan and you paid your car off, then what you can do is you can create your own personal loan, right? Which is doing this. This is one of the ways to do it. So when I'm talking to clients and I'm helping people reestablish or build business credit, this is one of the ways that I have clients do it. The reason, again, as the young lady asked, why am I doing that? I did a $30,000 loan because if I want to go and get a business loan today, if I want to go and get a business loan and I want to ask them for $50,000 or $100,000, it looks really good that I have a $30,000 or $40,000 loan paid off already, right? Because remember, what did we talk about that I shared with you all before? With business credit and business funding are 2 different things, right? Credit, yes, you can get business credit without using your social. But let's just be honest and let's be clear. Anybody who is trying to get business funding, if you are going to a bank, a banking institution, and you are asking for $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, you are going to be asked for your personal to PG the money. It is what it is, right? Everybody want to say, oh, you can get all this money. No. Yes, you can get credit cards. Yes, you can get high limit credit cards without your social security number. But when you go to ask for bank money, when you go to ask for a loan, they are still going to ask for you as the business owner to PG that loan. So you still got to have good business credit. You still got to have good credit. So yes, you can build business credit, but business owners, you still need to be working on your personal credit at the same time. All right. So for me, I know that I am looking on purchasing this land. I want to purchase this land. This land is about $150,000. Now, the great thing is I have already found an owner financing company who will finance me the land right now. Right? All I have to do is put down $15,000 and pay the monthly fee, and I can have the land. But I want to go another route. I actually want to go to a lender and go and get about $200,000 in funding, right? So because I have a couple of paid off loans already, but I didn't have one that was like $30,000, right? The ones that I did before were like $10,000, $12,000, $5,000. Those were like the three limits that I had before. But now that I have a $30,000 loan, it's a big difference, right? So what my goal is, and what my plan of doing with the 30,000 is, once I put the 30 in the account, they attach the saving, they attach the loan to it. They immediately put the 30,000 right back into my bank account that same day. So now the loan is in the system, right? So now if I wanted to go and spend that money or needed to use that money, now I could go and do whatever I need to do with that 30,000, right? But because I attached a loan to it, and even though I did a 5-year term, but some of you guys, you can put the money in quicker, right? But let's just say if I really wanted to pay myself back over the 5-year term, now I know that at minimum, within 5 years, I will have that $30,000 right back available to me, because I'm doing the I'm doing the monthly payments, right? What did I show up here? The monthly payments are $529.47 at 2.25% interest. So another reason why you do this kind of loan, or why you do this for yourself, is it gives you access to your money again. It's almost, and now the only other difference is it's not revolving credit. So like, unlike with a credit card or like with a secured card, it's not revolving credit, right? It's a loan. So you're going to get it all in one lump sum. And that's why the whole amount of money got put right back into my checking account, right? I wish they offered it as a line of credit, but as of right now, they don't offer it as a line of credit. Now, if you know a bank, or you find a bank that's offering a savings secured loan as a line of credit, now we win it, okay? And actually, the line of credit would be an insurance product. So there are different kind of insurance products or cash policy products that you can set up and put your cash into there and then borrow the money back from there. So that is actually another way of doing it. I'm not going to get into that tonight. I'm not an insurance agent, and I don't have one on the line, and that's not really where I want to go into, but that's another way for you to be able to hold your cash flow as well, is putting the money into a cash life insurance policy. There are a bunch of different kinds, right? So again, that one I'm not going to get into tonight. Tonight, we're just going to stick to this Navy Federal one or other credit unions. Okay. Now, I also shared with you all how I did the same thing for my business partner about 2 weeks ago. So as I shared with you, we needed another truck for the business, IULs, right? But there's another policy out that's not an IUL. I know IUL could be kind of volatile depending on what it's attached to, because it's attached to the market. But there is another insurance product that's similar, but it's not an IUL. I don't know the exact name of it, but you can do your own research at that point. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, like I said, I'm strictly talking about the savings secured loan option, because this option is pretty simple and very easy for people to get to. You don't have to go and speak to an insurance agent. You don't have to go find a financial advisor. You don't got to do all that extra stuff that you got to do when I'm, with the other thing. So this way that I'm talking about tonight is very simple and easy. Anybody can do it, and you don't need an outside person to get it done. You get what I'm saying? All you have to do is find the credit union. If you're not with Navy Federal, then all you have to do is look up and find the credit union in your area, in your neighborhood, in your community. You guys know I have several different states of people that follow me on here. So I don't know what states you all are in, but literally just type in credit union in Google in your area, and then start going on those credit union websites and looking at their loan products, right? But like I said, for me, this was one of the reasons why I'm doing. And then this is the other thing that I'm going to do. So I'm only going to let this loan show up with a $30,000 balance for maybe about 3 months. Then I'm going to pay this loan off all the way down to $5,000. So I'm going to put $25,000 back on the loan in, what's this, April, May, June. So probably by the end of June, beginning of July, I'm gonna pay the loan down to pay $25,000, and then that way, all I'm gonna have is $5,000 left to pay on the loan. That's gonna shoot my credit score up to a whole nother other level, because now I have a 5-year term loan, and now I've paid over 50%. Actually, I've paid over 90% of the balance down. You get what I'm saying? So again, I'm being real strategic right now because I have something else that I'm trying to do, which is ultimately get this business loan, but it's $200,000 so I could do what I want to do when I buy these acres. You get what I'm saying? But I'm explaining this to you all because this is some of the stuff that we don't talk about, right? As people. Everybody loves to share gossip and the news and the celebrity talk, but at the end of the day, y'all know what my channel is about. Like, I'm here to actually educate you and change your mindset and get you into a mindset of wealth building, right? Of having something, of not living check to check, right? So when you come across money, or when you have access to money, especially right now during this tax time, and you have access to these lump sums, this is how you can maneuver some of your money and allow your money to work for you. You get what I'm saying? I'm not on here to do no gimmicks, play no games. That's why I'm showing you TikTokers exactly what I did. This is my actual loan. If I logged into my account right now, this is what you'll see. And so I wanted you to see, literally, it's $30,000 at 2.25%. Literally, if I actually waited and paid the whole thing off in 5 years, my loan interest is only $1,725. I'm only paying $1,725 for $30,000. Now, how many of you are paying 8 to 12% for a car note? You get what I'm saying? You can do this same thing with your vehicle. That's why I just said, if you want a vehicle, if you have money, you can be your own lender. You guys don't have to go out here, and you don't have to go to these companies and pay these high interest rate loans, especially if your credit isn't the best. We all go through stuff in life. You get what I'm saying? I had some stuff happen. That's why I'm working on rebuilding my credit back up. I'm not at a 700 or 800 credit score. I'm still in the middle sixes, right? But once I get there, this is part of the reason I'm utilizing my own money to get there. That's why I'm not doing a little $200 credit card. That's why I'm not doing certain things. This is why I'm doing it this way, because it's going to get me there quicker. I have access to cash and capital. And so now I'm utilizing my own cash and capital to help build my credit. But also, I'm doing it strategically because, like I said, showing a paid off loan in less than 6 months, that's a no-brainer. My credit score gonna shoot through the roof. You get what I'm saying? And so, and in this particular case, I don't need the funds, right? But this is very good for those of you who may need the funds. You may have a safety net and you're thinking, oh my God, my furnace just went out in my house. And I got to spend the last $10,000 that I have in my savings account. No, you don't. Go borrow against your savings account and pay yourself back. So now, if something happens again in your house, or you need your emergency fund again, now you have access to that $10,000 again, because they're going to give you the money right back. You literally putting it in, you're going to attach a loan to it, they're going to give it right back. Now you got access to that cash. And now you're just paying yourself back, okay? I know I've been doing a lot of talking, so let me take a moment and go through some of the comments here on Facebook and TikTok real quick. TikTok, keep sending me them taps. Keep double tapping. Appreciate y'all. And it was something else I wanted to say before I did that. But my mind went blank. Don't worry about it. So let me go through here and let me do TikTok real quick first, because y'all stuff go away after a while. So again, yes, I'm giving you an example of Navy Federal, but you can do this with other credit unions. There are definitely other credit unions that offer this. I'm leading you to the water. What I tell y'all all the time, I'm leading you to the water, but you're going to have to do a little research on your own to drink. You get what I'm saying? Because you're in a different state. I don't know what state you're in. Like I said, if you're in Illinois, then you can do IAA credit union. IAA, literally the letter I, the letter A, the letter A, IAA credit union. I also have a bank, an account with them. Excuse me. I also have an account with them, and I've personally done a savings secure loan with that bank as well. I've personally done a savings secure loan with BMO Harris Bank. I'm not sure if BMO still has the savings secure loan option or not, because I haven't worked there since 2013. But there are other credit unions that offer this. That is a fact. All right. Hey, Charlotte, thanks for tuning in. You say, I got Navy Federal here for all the info. Go get your money, baby. William, you new? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, you got to have money in the account, baby. This ain't this. All right, so some of you are new to this. Again, this is Financial Literacy Month. No question is wrong, okay? There's a difference. So let me explain to you how savings secured. That's why it says savings secured loan, okay? Secured means you have to put the money up. Unsecured means that they grant you the money. So if you apply for a Capital One credit card and they give you a $500 credit card, that's an unsecured card. That's because that means that the bank, is lending you the money. They're funding you, right? But there's this beautiful thing that a lot of people don't talk about, is secured credit, right? And this is an example of secured credit. So when you have money of your own and you can go to a bank and say, hey, bank, I got 10,000. I just need you to put this in a loan for me and let me borrow against this sucker, and I'm going to pay it back. So that's what it is. Let me share something else, because I got something else. It is so dang on dark in here. This lady got this Airbnb all comfortable. But we're going to make it do what it do. Okay. So remember, I told y'all originally I wanted to do a $40,000 loan, but I didn't want to pay that $40,000. I didn't want to pay no $1,200 a month, right? So the other thing what I decided to do was that $10,000 that I had left over in the savings account, I did a secured credit card. So Navy Federal will allow you to do up to $5,000 on a secure credit card. So I went on and opened up a $5,000 credit card with them. So now I have the $30,000 pledge loan, and then I'm trying to let y'all see without showing my account number. What does it say right there? Credit limit, 5,000. Credit limit, 5,000. Credit limit, 5,000, right? So that's what I did. So now I have a secure credit card with $5,000. Now, the good thing with the secure credit card is you don't got to touch this sucker. Because remember, with credit cards, you don't have to use it. You should at least use it like once every quarter. Use it at least once every quarter so they don't close the account out. But the benefit with credit cards is once you get a credit card, you don't have to use it. I can put this sucker in my purse. I can put this sucker in my drawer and just let it sit. and it will report paid on time payments every single month. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's like a safety net emergency kind of card. If God forbid, if I ever needed this, then that's what I'm gonna do with it, right? But so now once again, I'm maximizing my credit, but then I'm also maximizing and adding another kind of line to my credit report. Because what did we just talk about? They don't want to just see a bunch of credit cards on y'all credit. So it's good to diversify. So now I have I think my highest credit card is like a $9,000 credit card right now. 20, yeah, nine. I had a $20,000 card, but I never used the sucker, so they took my balance down to like 10,000. I want to say it's either 9 or 10,000. So then this would be my second highest card, which would be 5,000, right? But again, I'm being very strategic because I have a goal and a plan. I'm trying to buy this land. I'm trying to get this funded, right? And so I'm about a land, but then I need to build on the land. So that is another reason why I said I'm doing a higher limit loan, because if I go ask for a bank for 100 grand and I show my business bank statements and I show that I've paid off a loan, it's going to be real easy for me to get that money. You get what I'm saying? So this is what I'm telling y'all. Like, sometimes you got to utilize your own capital to do what you need to do and maneuver in life. You get what I'm saying? And then, like I said, we did the same thing when we needed a car. So because my business partners, his credit score is not really good right now. And I told him, we are not going to no car lot and letting them run your name all over the place to get another car. We had the money in the business account. So I told him to do the same thing. I got him in Navy Federal. You go in Navy Federal, do the secured loan. And that's why I wanted to get back on too, because I kept telling y'all it was 12%. His interest rate was not 12%. His interest rate was the same interest rate that I have, which is 2.25%. So that was another reason why I wanted to come on tonight and kind of do it more in detail and explain it to you all, because that was a horrible interest rate that I told you. So I wanted to come back and clear that up. The interest rate was not 12%. It was actually 2.25%. And then his loan is only for $12,000. And we did a 3-year term, and it's like $100-some a month. So it's not a whole lot of money. I think it's like $199 or something like that over a 3-year term. But and then let me give you this part too. Then I'm gonna come back and answer some of y'all questions. I know I'm talking. I just want to get certain things out while it's in my head. The other reason why you do this, the other reason why you do it this way, right? Why you borrow your own money. God forbid something happens, and let's give you 2 years. Let's say that you actually paid this loan off for like a full 2 years, right? Let's say 2 years in, unfortunately, you lose your job. And let's say you guys don't have a side hustle or a business or Airbnb or a Turo. I want you thinking, because y'all remember, we talk about this all the time. Your jobs cannot be your only income, right? But outside of that, let's say you lost your job and you didn't have any outside passive income that could carry the payment. This is what's going to happen. This is the beautiful thing. Now you don't owe anybody. Now let's say, like with us, I'm gonna use his thing as an example. We did a 3-year loan. Let's say something bad happened. I don't even want to say that. I'm sorry, God. Let me rephrase that. Let's say something happens and he for some reason he couldn't pay the note anymore, right? He's not gonna get a repo. There's no bank that's gonna come back and say, hey, we need that car back because we paid for the car. When we went to the dealer, we gave the dealer a cashier's check for $12,000. Now he's paying himself back, right? Technically the business back, because he borrowed the money from the business. So let's say $12,000 over 3 years. Let's say he paid, that's like what, 66% of the loan? He paid 66% of the loan. So let's say 66%. Y'all know I'm a numbers person. I don't got to be exact. Let's say he owed, I don't know. Let's say he owed $4,000, but he's paid back $8,000 after 2 years. Now, guess what? He got $8,000 sitting in his savings account. It may not be the full 12 that he started out with, but he got $8,000 sitting in his savings account. And he not getting repoed. No one is coming to get the car because the car is paid for. You get what I'm saying? So again, this is the reason why I had him do it that way, because I'm like, if your credit is bad, they're going to give you like a 20% interest rate. We would have been paying, I don't know, 20% on that pickup truck, right? With bad credit. So that's why I said we have the money in the business account. What we're going to do is we're going to borrow that $12,000 from the business account, go attach a loan to it, go buy this car outright, pay cash for it, get the title, right? Then he's paying himself back the monthly payments over the 3 years. And like I said, if something happens and you guys can no longer afford your payment, pretty much what you're doing is you're just forfeiting your savings account money, the money that you were going to pay yourself back. So same way with me. If something happened and I cannot afford to pay this $529 anymore, whenever I stop paying it, whatever I paid into it, I still have access to. It's still sitting in my savings account. So if I only pay $15,000 back, then I got $15,000, and then I just forfeit the other $15,000. You get what I'm saying? But it's no losing. You don't lose. To me, it's no way of losing. And it's like, even if you, because most people, you're going to pay the money back because you in your mind, you know, like, this is your money. It's just a loan. So you're in your mind, you're doing it the same way you would pay anything else. If you paying your credit card, you paying your car note, you paying your mortgage every month. It's a bill. So you just know, okay, this $529, this goes to my savings account every month. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a win-win situation. And you're building your credit at the same dang on time. Like, it's a win-win, y'all. And so that's what I wanted to talk to you about, especially tonight for this financial literacy, because we got to get out of that old thinking or the same way of thinking. Everything is not unsecured. Everybody's not going to qualify for unsecured depending on where you're at. But a lot of people have cash, and I learned that in banking. I came across a lot of millionaires in banking who had $1 million in the bank, but their credit score was 500. So prime example, one of my clients came in, he was real mad that he couldn't get a loan with the bank because he like, I got $1 million sitting here with y'all, and y'all mean to tell me y'all not gonna give me $100,000? And I had to explain to him, I understand, I feel your pain, right? But that's the thing. If he would have known, which I had to explain to him, I said, hey, you could do a save and secure loan. You could put this money up. You could utilize your own money, borrow your own $100,000, pay it off. Because, you know what I'm saying? In that case, he could pay it off immediately, right? But it doesn't make any sense to get a loan and then just pay it off immediately. Like, you still want to have some kind of balance to it. But that's why I said I'm gonna pay it down to 25. I'm gonna pay 25,000 on it and just leave like a $5,000 balance, and I can just pay that $5,000 balance over the next year or two. At minimum, I need to probably keep it at least a solid year for it to actually hold some value on my credit. You get what I'm saying? But don't pay the whole thing off right away. You definitely got to leave a balance, because that's what's going to report to the credit. But the beautiful part is that over 90% of it is already paid off. So when lenders look at that, they're looking like, oh, you had a $30,000 loan over a 5-year term. You 6 months in, and you only got 90% to pay. Like, this is how banks look, you guys. This is how banks think. And so because I worked in banking, you're getting literally, I'm giving you the game as to how they think. Like, this is how they think. They have algorithms, right? They have matrices. So if you don't fit in this matrix or you don't fit in this box, you won't qualify for certain things. It just is what it is. I've had people come in with excellent credit. Some people come in with a 750 credit score, and they've still been denied a loan. And part of that is why, this is what I'm talking about. They may only have one credit card account on there. You don't have enough diversity for the bank to see, can you really pay this $30,000 or $40,000 loan back? So this is another reason why I'm sharing this with you, because if you can diversify your credit on your own just by using your own money. I literally diversify my credit with 2 products using my own money. I got a save and secure loan, and I got a savings secure card for $5,000. That's 2 accounts that I've diversified on my own. You get what I'm saying? Especially African American people. You have to learn how to work the system and work the system with money. Right? I talk to y'all about this all the time. You cannot be just a consumer. You got to learn how to use your dollar and allow your dollar to work for you in this game. America is a game of money. America is a business. I tell y'all this all the time. Either you're going to get in tune and you're going to learn this game, or we're going to be left behind. That is the reason why most people do not have access to money or have money, because you're not taught stuff like this. You're not educated properly on credit. Hold on, other phone. Y'all about to go out. Okay, let's see. I see some of y'all TikTokers, y'all new coming in here, because y'all asking some of the questions that I kind of already went over. Okay, hopefully my charger is the charger. Okay. Facebook, I'm not trying to be funny, but I gotta do my TikTok followers first, because this is my platform. This where they hold me down at over here on TikTok and YouTube. So YouTubers, let's do y'all, because y'all don't have a whole lot. I'm a Navy Federal member, and I hear people talking about the pledge loan, but I don't know. Okay, I answered that one. Hi, it's first time catching you live. You get some great info. Thank you, Ricky. Hey, Miss Arnetta. Okay, so let me give y'all this quick Navy Federal, another way possibly. If you have a family member that was in the military, you could possibly get in that way. So like me, my grandfather was a Tuskegee Airman, so that's how I got in Navy Federal. When they asked me when you do the application and they ask you, do you have a family member or relative that was in the military, I said yes, because I do, right? And then that's how I was able to get in. Now, I have been in Navy Federal for over 10 years. So I don't know if that still works, but I do know that if you don't have somebody that can sponsor you, because as of right now, like I told y'all cousins be acting up. And this is another reason why I'm very big on properly educating you all on my channel. Because I talk a lot from being an African American, and a lot of us love to kind of play games with money and play games and do little, as we call it, little licks and stuff, right? But this is what I want y'all to understand, especially the younger crowd. Y'all under 25 age group, some of y'all think banking and credit is a game or something to be playing with, and it's not. Like literally, you can change your entire life understanding how credit and money and finances really work. You get what I'm saying? This is not a game. So I'm not on here telling you like, oh, be going in there, because this is the thing. This is the reason why Navy Federal has changed so much now, because so many of the scammers and the schemers have gone to these different banking institutions. And let me also share that with y'all. Y'all be thinking y'all be doing something, but these banks know what y'all be doing. Like they email each other, they contact each other. When I worked in banking, we knew the scammers. They would send an email out letting us know, hey, We have certain people that are coming into the bank. They're trying to open up a bank account. They're trying to deposit these bogus checks, and then they're trying to take the money out. Like, y'all be thinking that y'all doing something, and y'all really are not. Like, they know that these accounts be fraudulent. They know that this stuff be under CPN numbers. Like, they just be waiting on y'all to do a lot of the bogus shit. Because really, what in financial services, they have to build a case up on you. So that's why you seeing people getting federal charges and federal this and federal that, because the feds, they gonna let you do the bullshit. They're gonna let you act up. They're gonna let you open up these bogus accounts. They're gonna let you run this money through, letting you thinking you cashing these little checks like y'all doing something. No. And that is the reason why a couple of years later, you see so many people being federally indicted. And then some of y'all be on here, it's okay, I'll do a year or two because it's just a whatever. Okay, if that's what you thinking is cool, but I don't want your kids thinking that this is okay, right? This is not how credit works. Credit is not a game. Credit is not a lick. Credit is not something for you to burn up. The advantage, what you need to know and understand, if Capital One gives you a $500 credit card, it behooves you to pay that credit card on time. Because guess what? When you're ready for another credit card, now they're going to probably give you $5,000 or $2,500 or whatever. So the difference with credit is once they could see that you can pay it off or that you can pay what they gave you, then 9 times out of 10, they're going to give you more. So that is why with business, as business owners, we all are getting frustrated, being in these different groups. And we see some of y'all, especially in that Facebook group that I show y'all. That is the reason why a lot of us legitimate business owners be mad and upset. That's why a lot of business owners was mad about the SBA funding and loans, because so many people who are really not legitimate business owners was playing game with this money. And now, I hate to say I told y'all so, but after my PPP video went viral and talked to y'all, now some of y'all are seeing the consequences, right? Now some of y'all are actually seeing people getting locked up. Now some of y'all are seeing people going to jail. Now some of y'all are seeing people losing their housing and their Section 8 because you playing games with 20, 30, 40,000 with the government, thinking it's cool, it's this lick, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. But now 2 years later, you're seeing it. You seeing the facts. You seeing what I was trying to tell you 2 years ago. Some of y'all hard-headed. It is what it is. But that's part of the reason why I'm on here sharing this information with you, because if you knew how to do things the right way, if you took that same mentality on what you do to be bogus with it and took that same mentality to be legit and get this money and buy property and land and invest and have passive income and mobile homes and cars on Turo and Airbnbs, we will be winning as a community. But I need some of you niggas to get out of that niggerhood mindset. I need y'all to know and understand where you live at. You live in America, right? And we can't keep complaining and saying, oh, we can't get this and we can't get that. We have access to everything. We have access to stuff that our ancestors had no access to. My grandmother can only imagine walking into a bank, putting up 30 grand, going and buying property, going and doing mobile homes, going and doing Turo, Airbnb. Like, our grandparents wish they had this. And some of y'all play games like it's a shit show out here, and it's not a shit show. And the reason why everybody else is laughing at you is because everybody else know this. That's why everybody else is winning. That's why every other nationality is winning except Black people as a whole, because you're not understanding really what you have access to. That is the reason why a lot of Africans come over here and so-called y'all say look down on you. Well, that's because Africans understand they're over there in their country doing their thing, and they say, you got all this money and you got all this access to stuff here in America, but you're not putting no kind of energy into it. And a lot of Americans like to call Africans and Nigerians scammers, but a lot of them are not scamming. What they're doing is they're reading the law. They're actually paying attention to the legal laws in America, and they're taking advantage of it. They have businesses. I work with a few of them. They have legitimate businesses. They have car companies. They're buying cars at the auction and sending them cars overseas and making 50, 100,000 legally. Y'all think it's illegal money when it's most of y'all that's on here scamming and bullshitting. Other people come to this country and make it because they understand what we have. Those of you that already are here and living here, you don't even understand what you have access to. So yeah, some days I'm going to get on here and I'm going to share information with you. And then I'm also going to tell you the real. That's why I said I'm Patrice L. Stewart, the realest tax and business strategist that you will ever meet. You will never meet nobody like me. You're not going to meet nobody that's going to tell you this like this, because I've been in financial services. I'm also from the hood. I'm book smart, street smart. So I'm talking to you from a place of I've been there, done that, and now I'm grown. I'm 40, right? It's time to quit playing games. It's time to own land, property, investments. All that car club bullshitting, y'all want to go to the club, drink, smoke, party every weekend, you're going to be in the same boat. If you are depending on government assistance, if you on Link, Section 8, low income, you're depending on government assistance. You need to get your life together. You cannot keep having 3 and 4 and 5 generations on government assistance. You're not winning. That's not winning. Because when you are limiting your income to $1,000 a month, you're not winning. When you could be making $1,000 a day, $1,000 a week. Hello, somebody? So, what are you going to do? You're going to go look up credit unions in your area. You're going to go look up credit unions near you, and you're going to go and you're going to do some research. Because another thing that too many of you all do, you want somebody to handhold you through the whole damn process. If I'm on here explaining to you and you still on here saying, well, tell me more, or what do I need to do? I just told you what you need to do. If you still confused, you should only be confused if you just came in on this live right now. If you've been here the last hour and you still confused, I don't know what to tell you, baby. This is again why I say all I can do is lead you to the water, but it is up to you to drink. But as a people, as a community, as a race, you cannot complain about shit because you do not stand up for nothing. And I'm gonna be real honest with y'all, because I see a lot of y'all on my timeline. I will post a class or a workshop, and some people will take it seriously and come on in. But I really wish that Black people would be as excited about learning credit and money as you are about a fucking party. Because I've seen parties all weekend. Oh, and y'all share that. Y'all love that. Y'all post that. Y'all will go. Where is that? I'm coming. Woo, woo, woo. At every party, y'all is excited to go and party and celebrate. Why? If you broke, what the fuck is you partying about? Please tell me. I mean, if you broke right now, you ain't got a pot to piss in, but you out every weekend at the club, baby, you need therapy because you're not happy. Ain't nothing winning about you being broke and living check to check and you can't take care of your kids. Or if you die tomorrow and you got to go and you got to do a GoFundMe. Ain't nothing winning about that. Ain't nothing winning about your people got to go and do a GoFundMe and you was just in the club last week. We grown. I'm talking to anybody if you 25 and up with kids. I used to say 30 and up. Now I'm talking to you if you 25 and up and you got kids. It's so much legal money to be made out here. Legal. Do you understand that? It's so much legal money to be made out here. And all you literally have to do is do a little bit. When I first started my business in 2008, do y'all know what we had to do to get a business client? Y'all generation, with social media, it's people making millions in less than a year, less than 2 years in business. I started in '08. I had to hit the ground. I had to hit the pavement. I used to have to go door to door. I used to have to drive to people's house and set up my whole tax office in their damn kitchen and living room. Y'all have it so easy, and you don't do nothing with it. So easy. And you don't even understand how easy you have it. And that's why every other country come over here and people from other nationalities come over here and they talk about you and they look down on you because you got it and you right here in it. But your mindset is the government, help me, give me reparations, do this and do that. You still in that helpless, hopeless mindset. I need y'all black folks to rise the fuck up. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of the helpless stuff. Oh, what the white people gonna think? Will smacked Chris at the Oscars. Oh my God, our lives are over. They're gonna think all of us are ghetto, and oh my God, y'all care too much about what the fuck some white people think. Baby, is you getting some money out here? Is you getting some bread out here? Because while all y'all was on here arguing about Chris and Will, they millionaires. Did y'all forget that? While all of y'all have an opinion on what that man did or what he didn't do or what he shouldn't be doing and what he could have been doing and coulda, shoulda, woulda, how many $100 did you count in their bank account? How many $100 did you count in their bank account? How many millions did you go pull out after he did that slap? I'm waiting. Right. So let's talk about some shit that matters. Do you have a life insurance policy? Do you got a savings account? Do you got money in the bank? Like, let's focus on what the fuck matters, because two millionaires, one getting smacked, don't really matter what's going on in your world, especially if you on low income, Section 8, link, you got the government paying all your bills. You have no fucking room to talk, baby. Because if the government shut down today, then what? Y'all asses is homeless. And this is the real reality that I be wanting to put on you, because I need you to know and understand that. Too many of you have gotten comfortable in these government-assisted programs. Then you want to walk around like you doing something on somebody. Yeah, if your rent $20 a month, yeah, you can go and get $500 hairdos and Gucci bags and all this other shit. The rest of us out here paying real rent, $3,000 a month. Mortgages, $3,000, $2,000. You're not winning. I need to humble some of y'all. You're not winning if your whole life is dependent on somebody else paying your bills. You're not winning. And I'm not here to talk about you. I'm here to make you think bigger, sweetheart. I need you to think bigger, because that's not winning. You get what I'm saying? If any of you are sitting here and somebody else has to pay your bills, that is not winning. Now, I understand if you got to do what you got to do while you're living or while you got laid off or whatever, but I'm talking about some of y'all generational, because y'all not breaking generational curses. Y'all are actually keeping these generational curses going unknowingly. I have cousins, 15, 30, 50, 70, 4 generations on Section 8. Then got the nerve to look down on me and say, I think I'm stuck up because I want more. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I want more. Hell yeah, I want more. Because I watched my mama get out here and work. My mama refused to be on Lincoln Section 8. And I share with y'all the one time that my mama did decide to take some unemployment, she got locked up for it because she took an extra 6 weeks. So situations like that showed me early on, nah, I'm going to make sure I get this money. I'm going to make sure that I'm straight. I'm going to make sure that I'm not depending on no government assistance and being controlled. Because the worst thing that y'all do when y'all come in my office and y'all say is, damn, I ain't getting this much back in tax money. Oh, let me cut my hours. No, hell to the not. No, hell to the not. No, you not, baby. You're going to cut your hours of working that's going to give you more money because you didn't get a one-time a year check. You brainwashed, baby. You brainwashed. That's not how we think. And I need more of y'all to understand, getting a refund back, you making that money when it's time to owe. When you owe, okay, that means you growing. That means you're wealth building. I'm okay with paying the IRS $10,000 if I made a meal. I know how to write off $100,000 if I made a meal. You get what I'm saying? But if you complaining because you're not getting back your same $5,000, $7,000, $8,000, you're not. I need y'all to know and understand your taxes gonna change every year. As you grow in your income and your kids, remember them kids you only get paid for them kids up to 18 unless they went to college. If they go to college, then you can get paid the earned income credit up to their 24. But if your kids ain't going to college, you need to be making that tax money work for you. Instead of expecting a one-time a year refund check, how I reprogram my clients' mindset is, when you get this tax check this year, we finna pay your insurance policy up for the full year. If you want to start a business or a company, we're going to pour it into that. I have helped several of my clients start businesses just from them changing their freaking mindset, sitting down with me. Because the goal here is not for me to just get in your ass tonight. I'm getting in your ass, but I have a bigger mission, which is I want to change your mindset. I want you to think bigger, Black people, because you are wealthy. You just don't see it enough and believe it enough. But mentally, you have been drained and indoctrinated in this country to believe a certain way. And this is what I'm trying to reprogram. This is what I'm trying to reprogram out of y'all. So some of y'all get offended. Some of y'all get your feelings hurt. It's okay. You'll be all right. Because as you see my content and you listen to me and you go back and you watch some of my videos, especially if you're new to me here, you will see that I am serious about making sure that you and your family are going to have a legacy. That I am serious about you actually owning something, you having land and property and a business and knowing business taxes and write-offs and credit and things like that. Money is important. And if you think that you can go and live in this country and society and not know how money works, you are living in an unrealistic world. You will always live in poverty. And that's what we need to change. We need to get you out of that poverty mindset into more of a wealth building mindset. Because yes, Jasmine, that's the real world. The real world, this is how the real world is, right? A lot of y'all live in your hood. You live in the community. You live in this little bubble thinking that this is life, and it's not. That's why with my non-for-profit, I can't wait to do some of the stuff that we about to do. I want to take people across the world. I want to take y'all kids out of their environment. Y'all know with our trucking company, my partner, he brings on these two young kids, these two young boys. And right now, they're not really in school. They're not really going to school, which is a big issue for me, but I can't control them. But what he is doing is he is taking them kind of under his wing and showing them how you don't have to be out here in the streets fucking around bullshitting every day. You can get on this truck. You can have you a skill set. You can make you some money every single day. You can learn how to run your own business. You can have a savings account. Both of them opened up a Chase account. We opened them up a bank account. So now when he pays them, he Zells them their little payroll money. You know, eventually we'll actually get some checks for them so they can go and cash their check and put it in the bank. Like, I'm trying to help educate these two young men and talk to them about money and finances. Right? But really, my partner is doing that. I just had them open up the Chase account, but he's really doing that, right? But this is what community building is about, right? All of us have to play some kind of role to it. So it's not just me, it's not just you, it's not just whatever. We all have to take accountability as to where our communities are today and actually start putting some action towards it, right? Because sitting on social media, commenting, arguing back and forth, that's not doing nothing. Nothing. So there are warriors out here in your communities. Many of you just do not know of them, but there are a lot of silent cape holders, as I call them. Every hero don't wear a cape. It's a lot of heroes out here doing very good work. I come across them on a regular basis. But what we need is we need more of you to start paying attention to what we're saying. Everybody is not okay with just jumping on and getting on the live like I am. I'm completely comfortable with doing this. This is why this is my calling. This is why this is what God told me to do. I'm God-led and fed. I tell y'all this all the time. I'm God-led and fed. And fed. I want to put an emphasis on that. And fed. People don't feed me. God feed me. And he can do the same for you. Whatever you want to call them. Your Jehovah, your Buddha, your higher power. I don't believe in religion. I'm just used to saying the word God. A lot of times I say the Most High, my creator, whatever word emphasis you want to put in for him. But I tell y'all this all the time. Once you start tapping in to your inner self, your inner being, your inner thoughts, who you are, why you were brought here on earth, why were you put here? Why are we all here? When you start asking those kind of questions and digging deeper than what you just see on TV and social media, then you will really start coming into a place of understanding of what you are supposed to be doing. What is your assignment here on earth? What is your calling? What is it that you're supposed to be doing? Because I told y'all that's been following me. I've been battling for God. I've been battling with God for years about this. Been battling with God for years about my specific assignment. Because I told him, y'all hard-headed and y'all don't like to listen. But he said, Patrice, you gonna get on here though and you gonna talk to them how they need to be talked to. Sometimes you gotta come off that. I've never been uppity. That's the difference with me. I've never been uppity. Even when I was a banker, I was a very what's the word I want to say? Because my clients would come in and say that. Like I was very warm. I was, when I was a banker, I wasn't putting them into products that I knew that they didn't need just because I was going to get a commission. I was the banker that was asking them, what is it that you really need? What is it that you're trying to do? And I would try to assist them that way. So genuinely, people would understand that and would see that, right? So, and that's what a lot of my clients tell me is I'm relatable. And I know that's another reason why a lot of you guys stray from financial services is because a lot of people are stuck up and uppity. A lot of people in banking and finances be real uppity. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. And no, that's never been me. So that's one of the benefits and the qualities that I carry is I'm relatable. I'm real. I'm realistic, right? And that's why I call myself book smart, street smart, because I'm hood and educated. I was born and raised in Terrytown, grew up on the southeast side of Chicago my whole life. But I also got exposed to a different side of life through my father, through my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Through my father's side and my grandmother's side of the family, I got exposed to a different way of living. I got exposed to money, to trust, to estate planning, to black tie events. You get what I'm saying? So when you get to see things that are outside of your normal day-to-day hood life, you think differently. You can see things in a different light because you're not just only looking at it from the hood. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I'm telling y'all, the hood is a very small box. And I need more of y'all to step out of your comfort zone of the hood and actually get in the rooms. I talked about that on my Facebook page. Get in the rooms with people that you've never talked to before, that you've never interacted with before, that you've never seen before. Go on somebody's new TikTok page, right? That you've never listened to before. Do something outside of what you're normally used to doing And then start watching how your life changes. Start watching how your circle changes. Then growth can come in when you experience things. A lot of you are limited in your mindset because you don't allow yourself growth. You don't allow yourself outside of the same people that you've been with. You still want your day one to be your day one. But your day one ain't always your day one no more. You may got to go meet a new day one. God may got another plan for you to have a new day one, a new day two, day three, day four, day five, whatever. Because a lot of the people that you guys are still used to and interacting with, they're not growing. They're stagnant. They're in the same position. They're okay with being in the club in the hood all weekend and partying and bullshitting. But if you on here and I'm talking to you and you feeling some kind of way, then you know what I'm saying. Because that was me. Still hanging out with my cousins, knowing damn well I ain't supposed to be in this club. Sitting here looking stupid, looking like this, because I knew I was out of place. I knew I had outgrown people that I still was trying to keep holding on to. Nah. Some of y'all need to hone in on that. You are transitioning, and it is okay. It is okay that you think different from your friends now. It is okay that you don't want to go out and party and club and bullshit. It's okay if you want to start buying property or you want to learn and take a new course. You want to learn about money or NFTs or whatever this new stuff is going on. I am here to tell you it is okay. Because either you're going to be okay with being stagnant and stuck and broke, or you're going to be okay with learning what's out here and what's new and meeting a new circle of people and meeting a new network of people. I'm in Atlanta right now because this weekend I was invited to a black tie gala and I didn't know anybody. I didn't know one person in the room. I recently hired this marketing company. So I can't say that I know them. I've talked to them because we're working together, correct? So the only two people that I kind of knew of in the room were the two men who were hosting the event, but I had never actually met them before, right? We talked over the phone. We're working on my marketing, but I don't know them, right? So when I got invited, I knew that was a way of God telling me this is another door of elevation for you. I've been on this journey and this road to this $1 million. A lot of y'all hear me say this road to $1 million. I'm on my $1 million year. This $1 million is not about the $1 million. The $1 million, I've made $1 million. If any of y'all make over 100,000 a year and you got your job for 10 years, you've made $1 million. You've made $1 million in the last 10 years. A lot of us have made $1 million over the last 10 years. But I have never made it in one setting, in 1 year, in 1 month, in 1 week. So this year, my goal is to make $1 million by the end of this year, right? And part of me doing that was bringing in this marketing company, bringing in these different teams that I'm working with that's going to take me to that next level of elevation. So you have to know when God is presenting you with opportunities that are going to allow you to elevate to that next level. And so this was my prime opportunity because I was invited. And so I said, okay, I'm going to pay and give me a nice handmade dress made. I'm going to book me an Airbnb. I'm going to fly out. I'm going to drive me something nice. I'm going to pull up like this millionaire boss that I know that I could be, right? And that's exactly how I showed up on Saturday. I showed up in my custom made, beautiful green dress. I pulled up in a nice brand new Range Rover. I pulled up, I'm in a nice Airbnb setting. And so when I walked into the room, nobody didn't know that I was a millionaire, that I was not a millionaire, right? But mentally, I walked in like I'm a millionaire. I walked in with my confidence. I walked in with my presence. I walked into a room full of strangers that had no clue. of who I was. But we connected, we talked, we interacted, we shared ideas, we shared experiences. It was actually one of the best nights that I've ever had in my life. It was one of the best nights that I've ever had in my life. It was better than some of the nights that I've had with people that I actually know. And so if I would have stayed stagnant and scared and been like, well, I'm not there yet, or I'm not, and I'm not, I would not be growing. I would not continually be growing if I keep staying stagnant. And I manifested it. I've been speaking it. I've been walking it, talking it, thinking it, and I've been doing the work. I've been putting in work. Okay? I've been putting in work. I've been doing this since 2008. When the bank let me go in 2013, I went all full in 1000%. So I've been fully self-employed since March 2013. It's April 2022. This ain't no overnight success. A seed takes time to grow. When you plant that seed, you plant that seed. A tree ain't made overnight. Them big, thick trees y'all see, it took them 20, 30 years to grow and be a huge tree and conglomerate that can cover your whole house with shade. That tree had to be planted though. And now that tree covers you, covers your house, covers, you get what I'm saying? I don't want y'all allowing social media to play y'all, because that's really all social media has done. It's allowed y'all to think that you get instant gratification. This is why so many of y'all, when you start a business and you don't see no money right away, you want to quit. I've been in this business since 2008. I probably didn't see my first $100,000 year until I saw my first 100,000 in 2013 because I made $98,733, right? But I didn't see a lot of that money because I still had expenses. I was living off of that. You get what I'm saying? It takes time to grow and build your pot up and see the growth and success in your businesses. I really think some of y'all really need to hear that again, because you have allowed social media to really have you thinking that you're going to just be this overnight success. And that's not the reality for most of y'all. It's not the reality for most of us. It wasn't the reality for me. Some of you are new to me and you just started following me last year when my PPP video went viral, and you thinking like, oh yeah, she good. She got the, no, baby, Patrice been grinding for a long freaking time. Patrice ain't just pop up on your timeline last year and some PPV video took me over. Hell no, I've been working for a long damn time, 14, 15 years. So some of you start something and you be feeling like, oh, well, this ain't making me no money. Let me start to the next thing. Again, which is why I share with you. Been there, done that. I was hopping from this to this and doing that. No. If God gave you an assignment, stick to it. Listen to him. Watch the doors that he opens for you. Watch the doors that he closes for you. Watch the people who he is trying to remove out of your life that you keep allowing back in. Because another reason why I was stagnant was because I kept allowing people back in that he was trying to move, and he could not move me to my next level until those people was gone. Because if you got people that's around you that's draining you, that you always there for, that's taking your money, that's taking your resources, that's taking your energy, how are you going to build? How are you going to build? if the people around you are not going where you're going. They're not thinking how you're thinking. They're not into the things that you want to be into. So some of you are sitting in a lack right now. You're allowing your gift to waste away because once again, you're focused on them day ones, and them day ones ain't day ones no more. It's just the reality of it. You're going to lose a lot of people on your climb to the top. And it's not even necessarily your climb to the top, because I don't really like to say that. Because as my brother Charles liked to say, I used to always say like eagles, I'm an eagle, I'm an eagle, I'm an eagle. And I don't ever want to come across like I'm better than anybody. I do know that I'm different. I do know that I have a different calling on my life. I do know that I'm different. I was made different. I knew at a very early age that I was different, right? But like Charles say, I'm looking for a team. Like he likes to use I may be saying it wrong. I don't know if you're still on here, Charles, or not. I think he said he likes to use geese as an example. Because if it's 8 geese in alignment, one is taking different ones are coming up and taking the lead. Geese. Okay, there you go, Chuck. So the difference with Chuck is teaching me as well. That's why I'm learning. That's why I don't say, oh, I'm eagle. I'm talking eagle talk over here. Because I'm not better than nobody. Right? Because I want y'all to be eagles along with me. So instead of me saying that, Chuck said, I want to be geese. Because geese understand if it's 10 geese, that one geese that's leading is going to get tired. So now this geese can come on back. And now another geese can come up and finish leading us. Then when that geese gets tired, then the other geese know, okay, it's my turn to come on up and finish leading us. We can't have one person doing all the work. This ain't back in the day when it was one Malcolm X, one Martin Luther King, one this, one that. It's so many of us. We don't need one leader. You could be a leader in your own city, in your own town, in your own community. You don't need somebody else to step up to the plate. You can be that plate. So what you got to do is you got to get in a room full of other geese who know how to step the fuck up and lead. That's why I fuck with Charles. That's why I fuck with Gary. That's why I fuck with the other Gary. That's why I had them people on my 5-day tax challenge, because those are other leaders. Those are other geese that know how to come into the room and step in and take over, and I could sit back and I could learn something for a change. That's what it's about. Not draining the one person that you know in your community from all of the resources that they have. That's not how this works. So if more you knew that and understood, it's time for you to step up. Stop sitting back on the sideline being a little bird, a little birdie, and be that geese that you are, Black people. Because that's how we were before segregation came and tore everything up. We understood that we needed to step up to the plate for each other. And that's the only way it's going to work. Or else you're going to see a flock of geese. That's why you see a small circle of people that's building and doing their own thing and building their own communities and doing this. And the rest of everybody else is out here watching Shade Room and loving hip hop and still playing fucking games at 40. You want somebody else to come and save you. Save yourself. You have the resources. We're educating you and giving you the resources. We did a whole 6-day challenge. We talked about millions of dollars worth of content. Thank you, Chuck. Say it again to them. Stop begging and start building. Because nobody is coming to save y'all. Nobody is coming to save y'all. I really need y'all to get that and understand that. I really don't understand why so many of you think that this country is going to come and save you, and they're not. I had a conversation with my friend Michela, who lives down here in Atlanta, and she said people was asking her, like, why did she move to this white area? And she really moved to the white area for her daughter, for safety, for schools and things like that. And one of her friends told her, you know, if anything ever happened, they're gonna go to the black community first. And when she said that, I really didn't think about it like that. But I came across this channel. What is it? C-SPAN? Y'all know, I think it's C-SPAN, where you could watch like the different court cases and hearings with Congress and Senate. And one day I came across something, and I missed the beginning of it, but it was pretty much saying like if a war or a race war broke out, that they would pretty much start bombing black communities. Like literally, no lie, dead ass. C-SPAN, yeah. And so this is what I'm saying. Like, if you guys are on here and you are literally, I'm still say 25 and up, because I ain't gonna even give y'all young people the benefit of the doubt to think that it's okay to just be on Section 8 and the government assistance your whole life. So I'm gonna keep saying 25 and up. If you 25 and up and you are right now depending on the government more than ever, you need to be paying attention to the stuff that I'm saying. Because what a lot of you are not paying attention to, and what your blinders on and what they have you going on and talking about right now is the Ukraine war and all this other stuff. But it's a lot of shit going on in the US that y'all are not paying attention to. It's a lot of laws being changed right now that y'all are not paying attention to. There are a lot of rights being taken away right now that you all are not paying attention to. So this is part of the reason why I get on here and I say, you need to understand money and finances and how things work, because you have to be able to supply and take care of yourself when the shit hits the fan. And if you living in this unrealistic reality world that you just think that your government is going to come and help you and save you, think back to Katrina. Think back to the time when them black folks needed the government. And who was out there for days, starving, sick, dying, killing, rape, all type of stuff. So if you don't understand now the seriousness it is for you to start taking over your communities and coming together and having these kind of conversations and hard conversations, if y'all feel like this is a hard conversation, you're going to be left out. One thing about me, I would rather be prepared for war than not be prepared for war. That's why I have my gun license. That's why I encourage other women to get your gun license, get your concealed carry. If you're a man and you can get it, and you don't have any felonies or background, get your concealed carry or open carry, whatever state you in. You cannot be walking around here really unrealistic. A lot of you live in an unrealistic world. You're in social media land and not living in reality. And the reality is a lot is changing. And it's going to be have and the have-nots. It's going to be rich and it's going to be poor. You're going to choose where you're going to be. Simple as that. You're going to choose where you're going to be. So either you're going to choose or they're going to choose for you. So that is another reason why I'm always saying you have to get out of that mindset of, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? As Black people, you are a very strong race, and everybody else knows that but you. They fear you actually coming together one day and knowing your fucking value and knowing what the fuck you bring to the table. knowing how powerful you are. And yes, I'm sorry. If you're new to my page, I believe in God. I curse. I'm a real person. I'm not on here acting like somebody that I'm not. What you see is what you get. Okay. I'm not on here to put a bunch of fake Maybelline on, have no lace front wigs. I ain't here to do all that. I'm here to have a conversation with you. So this is me. What you see is what you get. Okay. But I know I started off talking to you about this money, but I had to go there because y'all know it's been a while since I've been on here in your ass. It's been a build up. I've been waiting to say some things to y'all. So here we go. Here we go, baby. Here we go. We do. So I don't want to mess your name up, so I'm gonna just say Key at the end. But we do. This is what I'm talking about. We do. We need these kind of conversations, and I'm here for it. I am all here for it. All here for it. Don't worry, Aisha. It's on YouTube and Facebook. After I end this live, you will be able to watch the replay, and you can skip. All the first hour was really pretty much me talking about the Navy Federal Pledge Loan. But like I said, this is how I do my channel. I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna educate you. Then I'm gonna get in your ass. Then I'm gonna educate you some more. Then I'm gonna get in your ass. Then I'm gonna educate you some more. Then we're gonna talk. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna have a little shits and giggles. Then we're gonna go right back to it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm a Gemini too. So you getting a little bit of both personalities. I like to call me Latrice and Patrice. Okay, you getting a little bit of Peaches, and you getting a little bit of Patrice, the professional. So this is how we do on my channel and my page. Okay, so real recap, real quick for those of y'all that's just coming in, because I see a lot of y'all that's just coming in. So pretty much what I talked about was this Navy Federal pledge loan. He said, "Can you stay focused?" It'd be hard for me to stay focused sometimes. I'm working on that. But in a nutshell, those of you guys that are new here on TikTok, this is what I was talking about with the whole Navy Federal Pledge Loan. But like I said, you can go back and watch the beginning of the session. Because how long have I been on here? Oh, we're going on 2 hours. I'm going to get off here. Because I'm about to spend my last night here on this balcony with my little hitter and talk to God and get some more clarity about what I need to be doing these next couple of months, because we got a lot going on. So Tallacy said, "What can you tell me what is up with the phone displaying the 30,000?" Okay, so pretty much that's what this was. So I was going over this with you guys to talk to you about how you can make your money work for you in a nutshell. So what I was saying was, with the Navy Federal Pledge Loan, you can take your own money and you can put it in a savings account. And then you also can borrow against that savings account, which is this. It is at the top. You see it says shares pledge loan. So what I did was, I'm giving you an example about what I did. So I did a $30,000 pledge loan. The interest rate shows right there that 2.25% says interest rate. And then at the bottom, it shows the date, which we just did it this month, like a week ago, like last week, I think I did this. And I did a 5-month term. So what I was sharing with you was, like, if you got right now, with it being tax time and tax season, if you guys are coming across lump sums of money, and so instead of your money just being gone, right? Because like I said, if you got 10,000, if you go and book a Cancun trip, that's 2,500 gone. If you go and pay a couple of bills, right, that may be 3,000 gone. So now you went from 10,000 to $5,500 gone in a day, right? In 24 hours. Well, what you would do, instead of spending the money first, what you would do is you would go and attach a pledge loan to that $10,000. And then they're going to give you that $10,000 right back into your account. So now you can go and spend that money however you want to spend it. Again, I would suggest putting it into something that's going to make you more money, right? Passive income, mobile home investing, getting on, maybe putting a car on Turo, maybe getting you an Airbnb. It's a lot of ways you can do passive income, creating an ebook, creating a course, whatever, whatever your thing is going to be, right? Or if you did want to just go ahead and book that vacation or pay some bills off, whatever you're going to do with the money. Now, instead of that money just being gone and you never having access to it again, now you're paying yourself back. So as you see here, my monthly payments are $529.47 over 5 years. But at 2.25%, I'm literally paying $1,795 in interest. That's nothing over a 5-year period. You get what I'm saying? So you're borrowing your own money at a very low interest rate, which is literally unheard of. And then now you got access to that money again, and you're paying yourself back pretty much over time. So Kim, the what it is the $5,000 is the maximum for this secured card. So I shared this example with you as well. So the savings secured loan, you could do up to $100,000. You can do up to $100,000 with that savings secured loan. So the savings secured loan is to your savings account. The credit card, the secured credit card, there is a limit to that. That's what's $5,000, which is this. So I did a $5,000 secured credit card, and I did the savings secured loan. That's the difference. So, and that's what I shared was I wanted my payment to be lower. I didn't want to pay. If I did $40,000, I would have been paying about $1,100 a month. But I went on and did $30,000 over a 5-year period, and that took my payment down to that $529.47. So Facebook and YouTube, for those of you that are again new coming in, my hand going up, I have the actual photo up on my TikTok page. So on my TikTok page, I'm under Patrice L. Stewart. So if any of you all want to switch over there, you'll see the actual photo of the loan. You'll see the interest rate. You'll see the payment. You'll see more information. Of course, I couldn't share that with you guys how these platforms are, but this is why I like TikTok, because I can be interactive and share this with you while I'm on my live to do this. I haven't seen where I could do that with Facebook. Is somebody? Oh, somebody asked to join. I don't know him though. I don't let people in that I don't really know. Okay. So in a nutshell, that's what I started off talking about when I started this video almost 2 hours ago. And so those of you on TikTok that are actually, that's what I'm gonna do. Those of you guys that are on TikTok, because I could finish this and you can see the information. So YouTube and Facebook, I'm getting ready to get off of you right now. I always spend a little more time on TikTok. Like I said, my TikTok is my following that has been kind of loyal to me this last year. I've only been on TikTok a year. I appreciate y'all. Y'all do really be on here supporting, assisting, asking with some questions. So I'm going to get off of YouTube and Facebook. You can come over to TikTok, Patrice L. Stewart on TikTok, and we'll finish this out. And then I'll probably be getting off of here within the next 30 minutes because I like to go through my TikTok people and answer their questions. You guys on YouTube really didn't have a lot of questions. So I'm going to just roll through here one more time to make sure. And then again, I'm holding this up TikTok for those of you coming in so you could see the example that I'm talking about. And then let me just scroll through to make sure that I didn't miss somebody's question. Oh, I'm sorry, Sandra. Hold on. I see you asked me something. Do you have to open up a new savings account or can you use your IRA? You have to open up a new savings, Sandra. You cannot use your IRA. Remember, IRA is a what the hell is the I for? Is it investment retirement accounts? I told y'all I don't really do IRAs no more since I've been learning so much about the wealthy. The wealthy, what I tell y'all, the wealthy don't put their money up in no IRA for till they 59 and a half. That's one thing the wealthy ain't doing. We're taught and we are indoctrinated in this country to do certain things. And really that's another way for the bank to hold y'all money and make more money off of y'all is putting your money in an IRA. Now, don't let me discourage you if you got one and keep one, but I want you to pay attention to some of my other content and workshops or classes that we'll be putting out, because we are going to be doing another 5-day wealth challenge. And my wealth advisor comes on and talks to you about other products that you can put your money in where you're not letting it sit to your 59 and a half. Because when you really hear that and you hear me say that out loud, if you 30, do you really want to wait till you 30 and a half to access your money just to retire? Like, that really don't even sound right when you hear it. You know, we're brainwashed again to think like, oh yeah, put our money in the IRA till we're 59 and a half. But who does that really do? Who does that really work for? That works for the bank, because the bank is flipping your money fucking 10,000 times a day. And y'all got y'all money sitting here locked in for 30 years. You know how many, this is why, again, America is America. And why these corporations are making billions of dollars of sales. And this is net. This is not sales. This is different from sales and revenue. This is the reason why these companies are making billions of dollars of sales, because they're telling you to do one thing and y'all listening. They're telling you to put your money up in the IRA. Go and ask a bank manager, the CEO of BMO or the CEO of Chase, if he got his damn money sitting up till he 59 and a half. No, he don't. No, he does not. So once again, stay tuned, because we got that. That's coming. We got more coming with that. But anyway, so with that, yes, you cannot put that in a savings account with your IRA, because you're limited. With that IRA, you cannot touch that money till you 59 and a half. And if you take it out, they're going to charge you a 30% penalty. Okay? Penalty on top of penalty. You're going to get a tax penalty, and then you're also going to get a early withdrawal penalty. So you actually get penalized twice if you pull your money out of an IRA early, which is, again, why I get on here and we educate you on other products and services that you can have your money in versus an IRA. Now, if you are going to have one, at least do a Roth one, because the Roth one, you're already taxed ahead of time. But if you got a traditional IRA, get in some of these classes that I'm hosting so you can learn something. All right. So yes, you do have to open up a completely different savings account. And then Arnetta says Wells Fargo did the same thing. It's for me, it's in my business name. So Wells Fargo allows a savings secured loan, Arnetta. If so, that's decent. I don't have nothing with Wells Fargo, but I got to see if Navy got the secured loan on the business side. I know we could do it. I know with the business side with Navy Federal, you got to have like some collateral, like a car or something, usually an asset collateral to put up for the secured one. But I'm gonna look more into that. So no, it will not work with an IRA. Somebody else had that question. Right. Chuck, exactly. Chuck say it's not that we don't have the money, because a lot of Black people got money, baby. It's that we were never taught how to manage our money. That is exactly why I am here. Exactly. We were not taught how to manage our money. Many of you are just a bunch of consumers, and you don't understand why you just want to spend, because that's all you saw. Nobody sat down and told you how to work, how to make your money work for you. She gonna say you really broke it down like Auntie with that viral video. Melissa, I'm gonna pop you. I told you don't be calling me no Auntie. I'm only 40. Y'all call Mary J. Blige and them Auntie. She in her 50s. Y'all ain't calling me no Auntie. I'm big cousin. Okay? Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. Yeah, I answered most of y'all. I saw this every day. We need to do research. There's so much information out here. Melissa said $2,000 a month in Atlanta, $1,700. Yeah. I know them rent prices growing up. This all the more reason why y'all need to be getting a mortgage and buying a house. Even if it's a starter house. So many of y'all want to just jump out the window with these big $500,000 mansion houses. My first house was a starter house. I paid $90,000 for my first house. You just want to get in a house. You just want to get in a property. You want to get in something that you actually own versus renting. So yeah, because that rent gonna keep going up. So this is all the more reason why we saying fix your credit, get your finances together, get your money in order so we can buy land and property. You can buy a fixer up house and you can fix it up. I ain't finna do this with y'all all in one night, damn it. That's my problem. I know too much. Game over. Say no disrespect, but you missed here your lesson this week. It's okay, game over. I'm back. Even with tax time, I've committed to coming back on every day at 8 p.m. So that's my schedule for TikTokers. Y'all always asking, what's your schedule? What's your schedule? What's your schedule? Y'all want somebody to be on here every day with a schedule. So I made a schedule. Did y'all notice that? I put 8 p.m. in my profile page every day at 8 p.m. Okay? TikTok, we on the way. I need a million followers, damn it. I need this blue check. So let's roll, TikTokers. Let's roll. All right. I think I'm almost done with YouTube. Right. Chuck say, think Monopoly, y'all. Chuck, I cannot wait till we do this thing in New York, Chuck. Come on. Come on, Chuck. I cannot wait till we do this thing in New York. I'm so excited that I found some geese, y'all. I'm telling Chuck and Gary, come on here. Then I got my other girl, Michelle. Man, I got a nice team of geese here, y'all, that's ready to come tap in. We preparing. All right, YouTubers, I answer all y'all questions. Everything else is y'all giving me accolades. I love y'all. Game over say she gonna get you right, but she is gonna cuss your ass out too. Okay, as long as you know. All right, so I'm out of here. YouTube, we off. Let me go through a few items on Facebook. Facebook is starting to dwindle down. And then TikTok, I got y'all. All the rest of the questions are for y'all. Yakima, it's okay. No, I was telling the people to double tap on TikTok because that's how they got to do likes on TikTok. You got to double tap. A lot of people don't know that's how you like people video is double tapping. So I always try to share that with them because, as we're giving free info. So you guys on YouTube and Facebook, y'all can just, do likes the way you normally do. But the TikTok people, they're the ones that have to double tap. So I was talking to them. I'm sorry. She say I'm double tapping, but it's not doing nothing. Danette say quality information for free. Show love and like. Come on here, baby. All right, so we getting off. I think I answered. I've heard of Navy Federal pledge loan. It's best to pay 90% back immediately. Is that true? Yes, Danette. That's what I was saying. If you pay 90% back immediately, when they report your loan, it will show that it's over 90% paid. That's going to shoot your credit score up a very nice amount. I don't want to say an actual score because back in the day, it used to shoot you up over 100 points. But I'm not going to say that. I can't guarantee where it's going to shoot you, but it shoots you up a very, very nice amount when you pay down 90%. And then you have the other 10% being paid the rest of the time. But keep the loan at least a year. At least a solid year. I'm probably going to at least do a solid year with it. Because then by then, when I'm ready to get this financing for this land, I'll be over 90% paid. So they'll let me do it. My debt to income ratio won't be too high. But that's exactly how you do it. Yes, whoever told you that, they did it right. Hey, Raquel. Hi, Latasha. So, Frederick, I can't say all credit unions, but a lot of credit unions do. A lot of credit unions do. So just start looking up the credit unions in your area. Like I said, if you're not with Navy Federal and you don't have and now Navy Federal back in the day used to allow you to put like your mother, brother, auntie, sister, cousin. Not no more. Like I told y'all, the cousins messed that up. So now it has to be like an immediate family member or somebody like a roommate that you live in the same house with them and had the same address with them. Or the option that I did 10 years ago, I don't know if that still works, is if you have a veteran, a lot of you guys have grandparents who were in the war. You can tell them that your grandfather was in the war. That's what my grandfather was a Tuskegee Airman. I got proof and pictures and everything. So if they wanted to see proof, I was like, okay, I could send you his information. But that's what I did. I said that I had a relative that was in the army. Well, he was in the army. Yeah. But if you have a relative that was in the Navy or the Army, then you may be able to get in that way. I'll say that because I've had my account 10 years. But that may be the option because they also used to allow you to do donate to a charity, but they took that option away too. Like I said, when that's the problem. I everybody does fraud, but I need more of our people to understand doing fraud and credit and card cracking and all that stuff. Long term, it does not help you. You have to learn and understand money. You have to learn and understand how money works, how credit works. This is the real world. When you 19 and 20 and you out here getting it and you doing these little licks and these little flips, yeah, y'all think that shit cool now because y'all young. But when you 40 and you got kids to feed, you got a husband, a wife to take care of, a house, a mortgage, you got real shit going on, you need to know and understand credit. You should not still be out here playing games and card cracking and burning up credit cards and access to money at fucking 40. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, let the kids be the kids. You get what I'm saying? But if you grown and you got real bills and responsibility, it's time for you to grow up and learn real credit and learn how to utilize credit in the right way. Because when you actually pay these bills and you pay this stuff off, it works. It helps you. If you get a $5,000 credit card and you pay that sucker on time every month, they're going to give you another credit card. And it's usually double the limit. You pay 5, they're going to give you 10. You pay 10, they're going to give you 20. You pay 50, you're going to get 100. That's how money in Monopoly works. You don't burn up the $500 credit card and now you got a $500 credit card reporting on your credit. You got a collection account. You got a negative remark. Your credit score 500 something for a measly $500 credit card. Now, this is what the white people do. They fix their credit up. They go and get millions of dollars. I'm using Trump as an example. They go and get millions of dollars worth of credit, right, in the business name. And then they bankrupt them companies. That's why Trump has bankrupted 7 companies and is still a millionaire. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. And a lot of y'all out here ruining your personal credit for a measly $500 or $1,000 credit card. This is my biggest problem with that nigga mentality. You okay with going to jail or messing yourself up for $1,000? I already told y'all, I ain't doing nothing. But baby, if you ever saw Patrice Stewart going down, best believe Patrice got 100 million in somebody overseas account somewhere. Okay? Patrice ain't going down for no measly 100,000 or 200,000 or 300. Like that's whack money. If I'm go out, I'm going out like the kingpins on the damn TV. Hundreds of millions of dollars. So that way when you come out, baby, your family is good. You still good. Y'all going to jail for pennies. Y'all ruining y'all credit for pennies. Again, that's the difference from a wealth mindset and a poverty mindset. Everybody out here doing something. It's just a matter of what are you doing? How are you moving? Which is why I teach you the legal game, which is business. You can get business. You can get business credit. You can obtain lines and loans of credit in your business and run your business successfully. Real estate is a very volatile market. So if for some reason you paid 200,000 for your property, but now your property is worth 100,000, do you know that you get to depreciate that when you writing off your taxes and stuff? Do you know that you get to take those different losses? That is the reason why the wealthy continues to be the wealthy, because they know how to play the game. The game is in the tax law. This is why I teach taxes. This is why I started learning taxes. Because the game of America, oh, it's in taxes, but it's in business taxes. It's not in personal taxes. That's why I be telling y'all, if you happy with getting a refund, you're not where I need you to be. And if you are happy with that little $5,000 to $10,000 refund, then I'm gonna need you to know and understand how to flip this 5 to 10 grand and make 5 to 10 grand every month, and not just waiting on a one-time $5,000 tax check when you could flip that money. You could be making 5 grand every month. Then next year you won't be coming to me crying about you not getting the same damn refund, and you got to cut your hours on your job, because now you know how to make some money. Now we done put you on where you getting you some money. Now we done put you on to where you making passive income. Now you got you a mobile home, or you got you an Airbnb, or you got you a Turo, or you got you your own class, or whatever the hell you want to do. Everybody want to do something different. But this is why I'm saying what I'm saying, because you got to know how to use the money that you have and make it work for you while you have it. It does nothing for you to get 10 grand a day and y'all go blow it at Gucci. I know. And I know y'all think that you winning. And I'm on here to tell you once again, you're not winning. If you ain't got 5 grand to match that 5 grand bag. If you got a 5 grand Gucci bag and you ain't got 5 grand, you're not winning. You're not. I'm gonna need you to go match that bag. I'm gonna need you to go match that money first, then go get that bag, okay? How about we get a couple of properties? How about we flip that 5 into 20, into 30, into 40? Then you can reward yourself with a Gucci bag. Yeah, now you've earned it. But if you think that little quick tax money, now you deserve you a Gucci bag because you want to be out here looking like everybody else but still broke. No. I'm gonna need you to change that up. I'm gonna need you to change your mindset. I'm gonna need you to change. I'm gonna need you to change. Ladies and gentlemen. Seriously. Because I'm so sick of seeing y'all having Jordans, men. You got a closet room full of Jordans and you happy and you ain't got a pot to piss in. You living in your girlfriend's house. Or you ain't got your own car. Or you ain't got your own money. But you got a whole fucking closet full of Jordans. You're not winning, King. You're not winning. You're not. You're not winning. I know it hurt Game Over because y'all black men love Jordan. And I don't understand why. Because that motherfucker don't do nothing for y'all. He won't even get on the TV and speak up for y'all. He won't even say, black men, stop killing each other over my shoes, because y'all would actually listen to the damn nigga. But y'all worship the ground that motherfucker walk on. Oh, well. But again, I'm here to tell you, King, because Jordan won't. You're not winning with a closet full of Jordans and your kids ain't got nothing, no pot to piss in. Or when you die, we got to do GoFundMe's for you. It's actually embarrassing. It's actually very ignorant that your mama got to put up a whole GoFundMe when we just seen you last week in the club popping bottles with your Gucci on, with your Jordans on, but we got to do a GoFundMe to bury you. I'm gonna need y'all to get out that mindset. I really do. YouTube, my battery finna die on my laptop, and I ain't getting up no more because I'm trying to get up off of here eventually with y'all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna close this out on TikTok. Thank you for my Facebook followers who decided to come on today and watch. It's been a while since I've seen many of you. They've been shadow banning me for a while, so I'm actually glad to see a lot of y'all on here. I had no clue. Really didn't expect this many of you on here tonight. So if you want to continue on to this, jump on TikTok, and I'm gone. All right. Appreciate y'all. Keep sharing this video. We're gonna keep sharing and spreading this love. But I'm back, baby. 8 o'clock at night. Patrice L. Stewart on TikTok. Bye, y'all. All right, YouTubers, I love you, but my battery finna die. So anybody that want to stay on, meet me on TikTok, and we will reconvene tomorrow. Oh no, I'm not gonna be on tomorrow at 8 because I'm flying home. So maybe I'll come on at like 7 while I'm at the airport. Because tomorrow my flight leaves at 8. So yeah, but I'll still be on, but it'll be probably around 7. Okay. TikTok, I'm still here with you. Don't worry. And YouTubers, that's it. I'm out. Chuck, I'm gonna call you tomorrow, man. Raven, I got you. I'm gonna call you back, baby. Okay. So that's posted. That's done. All right. Okay, TikTok, y'all got me all to y'all selves now. Let me try to go through and respond to y'all stuff. Guys, where you say, can I ask, were you live? Yeah, I'm live now. What do you mean? I don't understand that. I don't understand that question. Maybe redo the question. And then let me check the box to see if y'all got some questions down here. How can I get a Navy Federal credit card? So you have to be a member of Navy Federal in order for you to get a Navy Federal credit card. Now I'm getting hot shit. You got to be a NIM code. Okay, hold on. Lord Jesus, y'all. Don't turn 40. Man, I swear, you start getting all kind of stuff when you turn 40. Jesus. I'm hot, then I'm cold, and I'm hot, then I'm cold. So in order for you to get a Navy Federal credit card, you have to be a member of Navy Federal in order to access any kind of Navy Federal account, checking, savings, this loan that I'm talking about, all of that. It has to be, you have to be a member. So I have an account. What are the qualifications? Okay, I went over it. Oh no, she just did this 5 minutes ago. Pound cake. I pretty much literally just went over all of this. Yep, you got to get in some classes, Miss Naima. My classes are different rates. It just depends on what we talking about. So I got different rates for classes, but I ain't busting y'all over the head. But everything is in my profile page. So when you click on my profile page, that's my link tree. And so most of my classes I try to put up on the link, but I do have a link that says Patrice's Business School and e-learning. So you can click on that because I got classes on there right now. But the next workshop that I'm doing is the 3-day, I'm doing a 2-day business conference here in Chicago. And then I'm doing a 3-hour workshop for the Start Your Business Challenge. So a lot of you guys do not know maybe how to set your business up, forming it as an LLC or corporation, EIN. In that Start Your Business Challenge, I am challenging you to get your EIN, to set up your company. We go over your 5-tier or your 5 net 30 accounts that you want to start setting up. We go over a little bit of business funding in that workshop, but that's a 3-hour workshop that I give you guys. And that will probably be up tomorrow. I probably actually have it up. I just told my assistant today to put it together. So I got classes coming out now that I'm starting to finally breathe a little bit with this tax season. Then yeah. So if you click on my link in my profile page, you can always kind of see what I have going on. You can also join my email list by clicking on that link. There's a link that says join my email list. You'll always get updated with the classes during the email list too, because we send out a newsletter Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I send out a newsletter 3 times a week with different topics, updating you on taxes or credit or finance topics. And then we also let you know what we're working on, what plans we have. And then my birthday is June 7th. So I'm working on like a 3-day retreat in Miami. Private. So I'm only inviting 10 women out to that. So I'll probably have that out by next week too. But that's gonna be a really private kind of mastermind kind of setting that I'm gonna do for people that want to get access to me personally. And while I'm gonna be in Miami for my birthday, then I'm gonna offer that. I'm still on YouTube, y'all. I thought I hit end. I just saw Game Over say my birthday is June 8th. All this time I thought I was off of YouTube, y'all. Lord Jesus. Well, y'all got an extra few minutes because I just knew the computer was gonna cut off by now. But now I'm gonna hit end and we on TikTok. She said, yes, we still here. Oh Lord. That was funny. I promise I thought I was off of there, y'all. Okay, so she said, yes, my first house was $60K. Second house in 2020 was new built townhouse 170. The next one will be better. Okay, come on, Mr. Lewis. That's how you do it. That's why I'm like, y'all don't got to jump out the window with no $500,000 house in Matson. Like you could start off with a starter home. You just really want to get into ownership. That's the biggest thing. You want to own something. The thing is to own something. You get what I'm saying? And people that be saying like, well, you don't really own the house for 30 years. You own the property, but you're financing it, which is still better than you renting. Because renting, you're just paying the money to somebody else. At least with you owning it, the payments go into your home, the equity you can build up. Some people are buying starter homes right now or from last year. I know a bunch of people that bought a house last year and they got $100,000 or more in equity in their house this year. So with the market constantly rising and home prices steady going up, probably whatever house y'all buy right now, more than likely it's going to grow in value. When I bought my family house back 3 years ago, it was only worth like 100 grand. Houses in my area right now are going for 250, 300. My house is easily worth 200 grand now. So in less than 3 years, I'm up 100 grand. Do y'all get that? No, you don't. We're gonna have a whole nother conversation another day on that. But thank you for sharing that, Mr. Lewis, because that's exactly how you do it. Big Lex, I brought my first place at 24 and I told others it's like Monopoly. This is what y'all don't get. They put all this stuff in front of us as kids to make it seem like it's a game. But Monopoly is the game. That's what you're doing. You're literally doing Monopoly. So you want another greenhouse and another greenhouse and another greenhouse. That's how I want you to be thinking. Yes, Big Lex. So you own it. Angel and y'all got a lot of property in Gary. I was just in Gary. Looking at some stuff. So do I have to have a business account for the secured loan? No. This specifically secured loan that I put up here, this is a personal account. This is a personal pledge loan. So I got to call Navy Federal tomorrow to see what they secure business options are, because a couple of years ago with their secure business, they wanted you to put like collateral up. They wanted you to have like a car or something that you're putting up to do a secured one before. So I haven't looked into the business side yet. This one is for my personal credit because I'm trying to build my personal credit back up. Because like I said, when you're doing business funding is different from business credit. So when you do business funding, they're still going to ask you to PG this loan. If you go look for 150,000, they're going to still say, okay, I need you to, we're going to still run you personally, even if your name is not attached or you're not, liable, the business is, but they're still going to run you as the business owner. So you need to make sure that your personal credit is still good if you're looking for like real funding, like 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500,000. You need to have your personal credit together. So that's the reason why I decided to do this $30,000 one, because that's going to look very good on my credit with me having a $30,000 paid off loan, right? And so when I go asking a bank for money for my business, that's going to look good. So that's the reason why I did it this way and why I'm sharing it with you to do it that way. Yeah, Meek. I know. It's real. It's real, ain't it? Yeah, yeah. Your wheels turning now that you done learned a little something today. um, some of y'all in these names. I'ma just say, we King. There you go, baby. You're welcome. Um, served in the armed forces. Oh yeah, if you actually served in the army, Eldon, go get your paper. Go get your paper, Eldon. Go get you a Navy federal account. Thank you for your service to this country. So yes, if you are an actually Army, Navy, federal, any type of government employee, you automatically can join because you're an actual government employee. So yeah, if you in armed services, I'm sorry, if you were in armed services or in the Army or the Navy, or it's a bunch of them. What they got, the Navy, the Army. What's the other one? I love the Navy guys. The Navy guys will be in that white. But it's more. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But any of the channels of the government, as far as like dealing with the security, the army, securing the country, then yes, you automatically qualify for Navy Federal. It's actually for you all. They actually started all of this for you all. And so that's another reason why you got access to those different programs and money and the way that they lend and do all of that is because you are serving the country. So that's kind of like their way of saying thank you, because Navy Federal is the biggest credit union. They have over $111 billion in assets. So they're the biggest credit union in USA. That's a lot of y'all on here saying what we miss. YouTube, I'll just keep y'all on here until my computer dies at 1%. So it's about to go out probably now. Sandra, you said you bought in Arizona. Now your home has doubled. See, come on, Sandra, you winning. Because if you wanted to pull out any of that money and go buy you another crib or a mobile home or a couple of mobile homes, then now you could do that. And see, that's what I try to tell people. That's the difference from owning versus renting. You can't go and pull no money out of that rent apartment